Welcome back to the second half of the day. We've got a special very afternoon, and we are very lucky to have three of the car owners are here today, and Ben is kindly going to do a Q&A session on their cars. So I'll hand over to Ben in just a second, but a picture of their car is just on the easel here to my right. They are down the high streets. If you do want to have a look at them, they're down there. The guys will be down there after the interview, and so if you want to have further conversation with them, please feel free so. So without further ado, I'm going to hand over to Mr. Ben Collins. So big round of applause for everybody on stage.
Well, good afternoon everybody, and welcome to Chesham Motor Show, which is awesome. We'll start with you, Victor, partly because you're wearing that awesome hat. Yeah. Why do you love Italian cars?
Great question. It all started back in the 80s. My dad used to own a couple of cars, and every Sunday we used to work on the cars, either pinstriping them or would show me how to inflate a tire and stuff like that. So that's where I got my passion for cars.
So it's your dad's fault.
Yes, my dad's fault. But I've also loved cars. I mean, ever since I was a little kid, I grew up with 80s programs such as Night Rider and all sorts of programs that involve cars. So I've always been a big fan of cars.
Awesome. I think that's a fair enough answer. One more mic. Please, that'd be awesome. Okay, and of your batch that you got up there, first I love the van, which is epic. But you've got some. I mean, you've got the old and the new. So if you had to just single it down to one, which one would you keep for all time?
That's a great question. So I like speed and loud cars. So there's a little Abarth Avocation over there, 1971. And what I love about this is when I turn it on in the mornings, all sorts of words, not the best kind of words, come out of my neighbors' houses. So I think the Abarth. Why? Because it's small, loud, in your face, fast, and fun.
Love it. Okay, that's cool. So have you taken any of these monsters on track? I mean, they're Abarth, which means it's Fiat Racing. So
yes.
Have you used them the way nature intended?
Yes, so the Red Abarth, I had the opportunity to purchase it a couple of months ago. And for the 75th anniversary, which took place in Mallory Park a couple of weeks ago, I managed to put it on the track. So when I arrived home, my wife told me, Mom, Freudian slip, my wife told me, how was it? And I took my hat off. It says I had the hair before. And this is what happened after the race. So it was brilliant. It's such a little engine with a big amount of power, which is 62 horsepower, which you would think, well, it's not that much, but 62 horsepower in a 500 kilogram car, it goes. Not only that, you're wearing your seatbelt, but instead of airbags, you have the petrol tank in front of you. So it makes it quite interesting when you're going 80, 90 miles an hour down the track.
Love it. I think it's hard to top Italian cars for styling, and I'm a huge Lancia fan, so it's great. I mean, it's back in the day, I suppose they were part of the same company. They've all split up, but they have got. There's a Delta up here. They're amazing. The shape of them, they're really fantastic. So next to you, you've got someone who's defending the British engineering and Lotus. So Steve, can you tell us a bit about your machine and what it means to you?
Yeah, sure. There was a long waiting list. I put